Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video I will try to cover what changed on Deadeye on 13th January 2025. Normally these changes planned on Global Lab, the latest Global Lab on Friday 10th January, but they said that there are tons of changes about the Deadeye and it still needs some tests, and they said that we will activate the Global Lab server on 13th January and it's activated today. We checked it many times and overall I can say that it is a damage nerf on single target DPS, the regular ammo, and also kinda slightly damage buff for AoE skills, which is Money's Round. Overall, class got 3 Magnus skills and also 10%, 25%, and 50% BSR skills. Also got good protection and overall quality of life changes on the gameplay of the class. I mean, people may feel a little bit bad about the nerf. Nerf will affect mostly PV damage on the regular ammo skills. It's around 30% overall. It's huge, I know, but class, in my opinion, will turn into some kind of, Dracania type of class. What I understand from the changes and what I understand from overall PA and developer said, I can clearly say that they want from us to use the class both ammunition form, regular ammo, and also Money's Round. That's what I understand. Three Rabams, 3 BSR skills, PV damage reduction, PV nerf for regular ammo ammunition, PV damage buff for Money's Round, the big AoE form of skills, increased PvP and improved PvP damage increased a little bit on some skills, and also the protections and some quality of life and skills combos added to the other skills. I'll just pass this long explanation from the developer's note. I tried to explain it already. Overall, Rabams are acceptable compared to current Rabams on the other characters in the game. Let's control them. I'm right now on Global Lab. Let's start from this one. This Shift X is mostly multiple target skill, but this Shift X is single target skill. This is with protected with super armor minus 20 DP. You can use it for a minus 20 DP skill because there is no 10-second minus 20 DP. From passive, you can only get 5-second. Hopefully they can fix it, but this is 30 minus 30 DP. I don't know, you may use it, but your shotgun skills will override this. I don't know, that minus 20 DP, I didn't like it, not gonna lie. Minus 30 for 10 seconds would be accepted. This is the skill, let me show you. This is the skill. By the way, normally when you change your ammunition, the latest skill that you used, the cooldown reset, if you change your ammunition, isn't it? It's not working for Rabams. I don't know if it is bug or not. Seems like it is not bug. They don't want to use our Rabams, over and over again. This how it looks is Money's Round Shift X. Kinda almost same, slightly bigger AoE. And here the damage, you can check. More damage on the first one, less damage on the second one. Let's control this one. I really like this one. This is kind of mid-range, very fast knockdown skill, and also has very nice PV damage in it. PvP damage also looks pretty good. Let me show it to you. For example, this is the range. You see, instantly damage, instantly CC. You can, for example, use this one, dash and Shift X. Whoa, I didn't know that it is multiple target knockdown. Broken, that's broken. That's I really like this Rabam, but I can, sign it as broken. Hello? I like it. You can use it for second CC in PvP. When you catch someone, it's pretty good, and I believe it will deal pretty good damage in PvP too. It has good damage for PV too. Attack number 1, 7.6, max 2 hits, which means that 15,000 and 7.6 again. It's like, it's around 22k, 23k damage instant. It's pretty good. So in your single target combo, you can use, for example, this one, SLMB, Rabam, and SF. So you will see in future, we will talk about it, the damage of the regular ammo. Most of the single target DPS skills got nerfed, but now you have this one, pretty fast 25k damage skill. So you're gonna use Shift X to just cover the damage nerf on your single target DPS. As I said, it won't change the class single target DPS with this skill, but you will soon have to use the other version of your skills. Let's check the other Rabams. It has pretty low damage in it. Front guard, it has down smash and down attack. By the way, this has no down attack. I believe people may maybe choose this one for down smash, but I'm not sure. Let's check it. This is Shift X, sorry. Shift Z. That's how it looks. It's pretty slow, low damage. I'm not sure. We will test it in official update. Maybe they will buff the damage for PvE and PvP. I don't know. This is the other. This looks like Shift RMB. It first kicks, then applies big AoE damage, like this one. Kick and kinda big AoE. Let me try that again. 9-second cooldown. Kick. And small AoE, it's because it's regular ammo. So we try to just find any way to just cancel the attack number 1, which is the kick animation. I couldn't find it. If you can find, please let me know in the comment section. In between two of these, this looks better for me. In between two of these, this looks better for me. So on the 58 Rabams, the first Rabam that you can use as a flow of your F skill, this one. You see? Auto activates when using Dust Devil skill, your F skill. When you press F, you see, normally F skill has no shooting skills, isn't it? This is activating itself immediately. It has 6-second cooldown. Damage, acceptable. It's good for continuous super armor after F skill. But this one is kinda critic. 10-second cooldown, you will be able to use this one after WF skill or Shift F skill if you press F. Let me show after WF. Pretty long animation. It has 2.6 multiply 1 max 17 times damage in it for PvE. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will check it. One of my friend is just show this one. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. I will check it. Here is a document. Appreciate it, my friend. We will check how many damage nerf buff or something. On Global Lab, we have these alerts in these days. It will just, it will, grief us, but on this Rabam, the good part is, for example, it has long super armor animation. For example, I will change my ammunition. I will press Shift F. I'm still in super armor. It's how it's worked. After F skill, it won't work. If you ask me, like, this skill is win-win. I mean, balance skill. Very long super armor with dealing damage around you. Maybe it is also HP recovery in it. Super armor, there is no CC in it. Down attack, air attack, you have it. Might be good bomb skill. On the other hand, the bad part of the skill, there is no cancel. I couldn't find it. With dash, with side dash, with other type of mobilities, with space skill, I couldn't find the cancel the skill. Let me show you. Skill started right now. I cannot cancel it. So it's like 4 or 5 second animation lock. You will just stand on the one place and you will just, around you. How you like the Rabams? Let me know in the comment section. So the other thing, the other changes, they are BSR skills. Let's go. 10%. The first one is SC. SC. While an SC animation before the SC animation starts, LMB. Is it LMB? No. RMB, sorry. Let's try that.
One shot, one kill.
Oh wait, it locked. Sorry. What's the cooldown on it? It has some kind of damage on it. It's like maybe... So let's try to calculate it by ourselves. The BSR damage difference. Normally it's 13.9k, but it's like 14.7k. 730 divided 3094. It is approximately 5% more damage on BSR version. And also on BSR version, the PvP damage reduction is lower than normal. The damage is also increasing 5%. PvP damage reduction is reducing. So the BSR version will deal higher damage in PvP, but I don't know how much is the normal damage in PvP on the normal skill. So I don't know. Decision is yours. Is this good or bad? Let me show it to you. I couldn't make it. Am I noob? Let's check it from GIF. I think timing is a little bit... Never mind. Let's go for the 25% BSR, which is your C skill. Here it is. It has damage buff in it. 9.7 divide 8.4, like 15% more damage in it for PvE and for PvP, by the way. What's changed in BSR? In BSR form, it gives you 10 plus AP, 10 all AP buff for 20 seconds and also 10% attack speed. Let me try to use it. It's kind of has bigger AoE and attack speed buff and AP buff, which is good for PvP, not gonna lie. Might be a good choice for PvP. For your 50% BSR skill, I really like this one. It has damage buff in it, more damage, definitely. For PvP and PvE, kinda yes. 15.8 divided 6. Kinda 25% more damage you will deal in PvP and PvE with 50% BSR. And it also has float CC in it. This skill is, let me show it to you. Shift space and LMB. This is a skill. But before you use skill, LMB and RMB while holding C or LMB, it will be hard to just make it, but I'll try it for you. As you can see, it's slightly faster and it has float CC in it. This might be very good. And also in different form, Super Armor, iframe Super Armor. It's some kind of similar to Archer's Kite skill. What was the Archer's Kite skill? Hello Shadow, welcome, how are you? On the other hand, we checked BSR. Okay, let's check the Full of Pain. This is not the correct skill. Let me show you the skill in-game. What changed? This skill is RMB. I mean AD RMB or SRMB skill. It was Super Armor only, isn't it? Now it is iframe Super Armor. See? iframe Super Armor. This skill is SLMB, if I'm not wrong. Let me check it. Yes, SLMB and the flow. They removed knockdown from flow. They made it PV only. They added complete front guard to SLMB. As you can see. The snapshot, SF skill, it had the front guard effect, only the initial part of the skill. Now, they made it like 70-80% more front guard. And they removed the stiff effect on the skill. Yeah, she changed a lot. It feels like it's complete rework when I read all the things. In the BSR form of the SF, the defense judgment turned into iframe Super Armor, as you can see in here. Iframe starts and Super Armor ends. That's how it looks. On Shift E skill, there is animation speed buff. It starts faster, and also the increasing the fire speed when firing continuously. That's also faster. I will show it in in-game. By the way, I have no speed buff on this character right now. Literally no speed buff. As you can see, 0, 0. That's the base attack speed. So in-game, you will get extra attack speed from here, 20%, 10% from your add-on, and also attack speed buff from your Alk Stone, and maybe Z buff, Shy buff, or something. You should consider that. So that's how Shift E looks right now. Let me show it again. And also it says, this is Starlight Cannon skill. This is Shift RMB skill, by the way. Let me just show it correctly to you. Then you will understand what I'm saying. Where is the skill? Here is a skill. Into this one. Here. Shift RMB directly. After Shift RMB, Shift E casts slightly faster. As you can see, the initial animation is faster. The knockback effect, when it's successful, has been changed to monster only, and fully front guard added. No more knockback on the hits and fully front guard. I didn't understand this one. When linking from mobile shooting, this is ADLMB. Is it ADLMB? ADLMB, and this is SF skill. When linking the shooting techniques with battle conversation technique, the movement has been improved so it can be linked smoothly to the other techniques after that movement. I didn't understand. There is no difference. I don't know. I think we will understand it at the official update, because this is directly translated from Korean. When linking from a mobile shooting skill, side ADLMB, to a bullet converting skill, I mean, I couldn't feel any difference. Same. I don't know. This is dash and E. They changed this one. You will like it. You will like it. Let me show you. Instantly, you start to use another skill. Let me show it again. Dash E WRMB. So you can change your weapon stance before. I mean, normally what you do, you wait. You change while you're waiting. But in Dash E, it's extremely smooth. You see, I changed it. You didn't even see the animation. Let me show it again. Dash E. You see, you didn't even see the animation of the, ammunition change. That's pretty nice. For PvE and PvP, you may instantly decide to change your ammunition into something different to use your skill. And that's working pretty good. You see, it's working in every skill. Almost every skill. I tried on almost any skill and every skill is working properly. You see? I mean, that's pretty nice. I really like this one. After ADLMB, SRMB is working more smooth, according to the explanation. Another direction. Like this one. I like it. Good quality of life and protection changes. The E skill, while you're pressing E, if you press E, you can in fast form, you can change your bullet. So in this one, the E buff, what is the mechanic of E buff? While you have E buff activated, it's giving you basic 10 AP for 30 seconds, isn't it? When you weapon change, it changed the AP buff, as you can see here before change. Normally starts 10 AP for 30 seconds. Now after that, if you change weapon, 20 AP for 10 seconds. After that, if you change, 30 AP for 10 seconds. And 40 AP for 10 seconds. As you can see, to reach 40 AP, you need to change your ammunition 4 times. 1 to 3 times. But now, when you get your E buff, when you change your weapon stance, ammunition stance into different ammunition, the other ones, you will instantly start to get 26 AP for 10 seconds. And 40 AP for 10 seconds in the second one. Let me show it to you. Now I have 10 AP, isn't it? I'm just... and I'll just WFE. As you can see, 26 AP. Okay, now it's 40 AP. Okay, that's how it works. So less stages to reach the maximum AP from your E buff. So this will affect PvP mostly. You will change your weapon stance while you have E buff, while you're fighting against your enemy or enemies. You will gain more AP. It's like old Succession Valkyrie dash. If you dash more, you will get more AP in a Succession Valkyrie. It was working like that. I don't know. I think they made it, fixed AP right now, but it was working like that. So if you change your ammunition 2 times, you get 40 AP for 10 seconds. The piercing. The status effect of the piercing shot skill has been changed from float to knockdown. BSR skill, by the way, not the normal one. In normal one, there is no float. The knockdown is in the BSR version. Float changed into knockdown. Your ultimate will apply knockdown after these changes. Explosion jump, improved ability to smoothly connect to the other skills after explosive leap skill. I didn't feel any difference. Like it's saying that shift space, after shift space, if you use any skill, it will work smoother. I didn't see any changes. I didn't feel it. But maybe in official update, we will feel it more. We will see. The awakening skills, the little devil skills, they were using insane amount of mana. They nerfed it. They nerfed the mana. Now, here we go. The damage nerfs. Damage nerfs are real. And also their buffs. Thanks to mi amigo, he shared, where is it? He shared this one. We will check it from here. Let's check the first skill. Which one is that? This is SF. Let's control. SF. Approximately 30% PvP damage nerf and 20% 30% PV nerf, 20% PvP nerf that it got. What is this? This part is for regular ammunition. This part is for Marnie. Okay. This part for regular ammunition. This part is for Marnie. Thank you very much for this page. It will be very helpful. What about this skill? This is a WRMB skill. Where is WRMB? WRMB. 20% PV damage nerf, 18% PvP damage nerf. Wait, what is this? This part and this part. I didn't get it. Second. I think this is second hit. Ah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's second hit. Okay. The first hit got 20% PV damage nerf. Second hit got 20% PV damage buff, but on the WRMB skill, let's check it in game. Thank you very much for being here, guys. This part will be on YouTube. If you guys want to say hi, mom, to your mom on YouTube. Hello, Global Lab. I really love you, my dear friend. I believe you can hug me. You can handle me. The biggest damage comes from the first damage. This part. Flow got damage buff, but WRMB. And also the money's part also got nerf 15% and 22% PV buff for flow. Hold up. Here we go. This skill, what is this skill? This is AD RMB. This one. Crit chance increased 20% to 50% for normal ammunition, regular ammunition. For the money's round, skill again got 20% crit to 50% crit, and also 11% PV buff and 6% PP buff. I must say that you will feel the damage increase more than this one. It's because of the crit chance. Crit chance will affect damage positively again. I believe this will be feel like 20% PV, 10% PP or something. Normal gameplay because of the crit chance. What about the other skill is Shift E. Where is Shift E? Here. There is no change on the normal Shift E, regular ammo. There is buff for money's part, 21% PV damage buff. Okay, this one. Which one is this? SLMB? Okay, this is SLMB. Where is SLMB? Am I blind? Shift C, SC, WCC, LMB, Shift F, SLMB, LMB. Ah, okay, this one. 28%. I'm not kidding. 28% PV damage nerf. 9% PP damage nerf. On the second hit, 16% PV damage buff, but most of the damage comes from the first skill. This buff will change nothing overall. There's 25% damage nerf or something in the skill. In the other part, the money's round also got 18% PV damage buff, 4% PV damage nerf, 4% PP damage buff. On the second hit, again, PV damage buff you can see, but it will not change overall the situation. In money's round version of this SLMB also got approximately 15% PV damage nerf overall and all skill. I'm sorry for that. What is this? This is the flow of the skill. We already talked about it. I'm just passing that. This is RMB, isn't it? Yes, this is RMB skill. RMB is here. 8% PV damage nerf on RMB. In the big AoE version, in the money rounds, got 2% PV damage buff or something. And this is also flow. I'm just passing that. Flow of, what is this? Shift LMB? Yes. Shift LMB. Shift LMB. There is no change in the first part on the Shift LMB, as you can see. But in the second part, Shift LMB, money's round, got 20% PV damage buff, 4% PvP damage buff, according to this page. What is this one? Shift RMB? Shift F. Oh, Shift F also got huge nerf. I'm sorry for that. 15% PV damage nerf, 8% PvP damage nerf for regular ammo. For money's round, 3% PV damage nerf and 1% PvP damage nerf. I would love to be, good news bringer, but I'm not bringing good news today. The WF, where is WF? WF got 26% PV damage nerf and 20% PvP damage nerf for regular ammunition. For money's round ammunition, 19% PV damage nerf and 16% PvP damage nerf. What about this one? Yeah, standard skills mostly nerfed. Sorry for that. What is this one? Shift C. Shift C skill got 24% PV damage nerf, 13% PvP damage nerf. Which skill is this one? Shift C. I don't know. And also flow got changed. A little bit buff on the flow. Shift C flow. I think this is buff. No, wait, hold up. Wait. I don't want to mislead. This is Shift C. This is Shift C flow, I think. Is it? No, this is different skill. This is different skill. What's this? Shift Q. Shift Q, Shift Q. Shift Q here. According to the... there is no change on the normal one. The money's round got 12% PV damage buff, 12% PvP damage buff. This was the other one. Hold up. Which skill is this? SC. SC got 5% PV damage buff, 3% PvP damage buff. Is correct. Let me check it in here. Yeah, a little bit buff. And also, Mani's round got 23% PV damage buff, 20% PvP damage buff. On the awakening part of the skills, you guys will mostly see the Mani's round, I mean the big AoE, spread damage got PV damage buff mostly. 10, 15, 20%. Let's check this one. This is the C skill. There is no change on the C skill's normal version, but the big AoE version, Mani's round, got 4.6% PV damage and PvP damage buff. What is this skill? This is quick slow skill. Light up the sky, sorry. I think this is the skill, 30-second skill. There is no change in the normal form. There is 31% PV damage buff and 16% PvP damage buff on this quick slot skill. What is this one? See LMB flow, this one. There is no no change on the normal, but the LMB flow, I mean shift Q LMB or shift space LMB, got 11% PV damage buff and 7% PvP damage buff. Last two skills. Which one is this? WC. WC has no change in the normal form. In the Mani's round, got 12% PV damage buff and 9.5% PvP damage buff. And the last skill got, what is this? SE skill. SE. Where is SE? SE, SE. Am I blind? There is no change in the normal form. SE here. Okay, they didn't type in here. Okay, SE here. In normal form, they didn't change it. Mani's round, 12.5% PV damage buff, 5.6 PvP damage buff. So that's what they changed overall in the class. I don't know what you guys think, but I have to go back to my Twitch live stream. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. This patch is extremely important for Deadeye enjoyers. Are you Deadeye enjoyer? I mean, I like the class. I am Deadeye enjoyer. For 2 days I played the class, but I don't know. Let me know. I hope you guys like my content. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.